Hey, welcome back. It's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach in Millgrove, Ontario, Canada. We're back shooting another video on this particular 24-foot coach. It's the largest in our fleet that we build in size-wise, and it's probably as much as saying, it's week or weekend warriors. These are our coaches that people are going out on the road, and they're going out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 months at a time, traveling 10, 20, 30,000 K at a time, living in the coaches and really enjoying it. They're towing with vehicles that are very economical vehicles, because a lot of our coaches this size are coming in around that 28 to 3,000 pounds. So you don't need a large vehicle to tow them. But you're spending a lot of time out on the road, so you want the comfort and the convenience without all the expense at the same point. Show you a couple features just on storage on the outside of this particular one. I'll show you. We have our, it's got an outside shower, so if you want to rinse your feet off on the outside and that, we have our 2-inch receiver on the bike for carrying bikes. So you got your bikes on the back, so that if you're down at the, carrying your bikes, you get into an area that you want to take your bikes into town, you can take your bike rack off, you can put it in the back of your vehicle. And then from there, when you're downtown, you can put your bike rack, when you bring your bikes back, put it back on the trailer and onto your next destination of where you're traveling to. To show you sort of storage on this too, in the back here is something we haven't showed before. This is storage underneath the bed at the back here, where we have 2 storage compartments. We have one at the back here, and we've got one over on the side. You got your fresh water tank where you can get at it for draining and everything like that as well. So there's lots of storage for your freshwater hoses, your electrical cords, some blocks, different things that you need on board that you're carrying that you don't maybe necessarily want to store inside. You can get at it just from the outside. This also has a lot of the great same features that what we always did. Your A&E rollout awning. Something this coach also has, this also has thermal pane windows in it for ones that, are maybe down in that, getting down to the minus 25s and 30s. That don't want quite the same condensation on the windows. They can go to the thermal pane windows and that. Something that makes this coach a little unique too. Something that we're introducing also along with our fleet that we've also been building. I should say compared to our traditional stuff that we've always built, is we're going to introduce a new designer series. We're not going to forget our roots of where we started, but for couples that are looking for something a little different on the interior and not as much in traditional, that maybe a designer series is something they've been looking for in our coaches, and so it's something we're going to add on and broaden our horizon a little bit to excite those people looking for those different interior colors. So let's take you inside and we'll show you some of the features on the inside. Now we've got you on board. You can see by the colors that the camera is picking up. This is what we call our designer series, so it's more in the whites with the blacks and the grays in our upholstery. So we've done it in the 2-tone upholsteries up at the front here, along with our gray plank floor, away from more of that ceramic look. For ones that are looking for something that's maybe a little bit more modern looking versus our traditional, we're still doing all our traditionals as well. This is just giving those couples that are looking for maybe that more clean modern look, still with all the same great quality lightness that they've always come to know in a Taylor coach over the last 50 years. Some of the features that we've done with this, where we've left the bunk out on the front, it's just a straight overhead cupboard at the front. Lots of storage up at the front here, because they're not looking for a bunk at the front. The dinette here will go down into a bed to accommodate another couple. If they needed to accommodate another couple, it's more about the two of you on the road, traveling coast to coast, and you can go out and spend 10 months in it. Even if you want to go out and work from the road, you can also do that at the same, with all the great features without it being a monster out on the road. We've put up a pantry up at the front up here, so now it's got the pantry up by the dinette here, so it makes it a little bit more accessible for your choosing of food and different things that you're looking for on board here, and keeping it back instead of back towards the bedroom. We've moved it up to the front, opened up the front dinette, giving it a little bit more space up here. We've still got the great storage underneath the front dinette up here, access from the inside and out, and the access behind the rear cushion. On the phone I should say on the radio up here, we're still using old Jensen products. These are all Bluetooth operational, where you can download the app on your phone. You run everything from your phone. It also has the Go Power solar system in it, along with it's now Dometic hot water heaters, and that all are ducted heat systems. From there, on our kitchen counter here, we're still using all stainless steel sinks. It's all white countertops to match in with everything. On our 21s and our 24s come standard with all pull-out faucets. They all have the spray on them for when you're rinsing your dishes off, filling pots with water for cooking and everything. It's all your one lever handle, so you don't have your two handles, which makes it nice and convenient at that aspect of it. Still, on set of cutlery drawers, we now got drawers in them, so they're all a pull-out, all done in the nice white pine like the rest of our coaches. And that for your cutlery and that, along with a place for a garbage and a recycle bin. It's got your 3-burner cooktop with a 21-inch oven, so it's got the largest range in it for cooking, for ones that want ranges in them too. Your microwave, lots of overhead storage as well. In the bathroom is our 3-piece bath that we do in a lot of our coaches, except it has all more your white look because it's in our new designer series with your separate tub. You got your medicine cabinet here. We make all our own medicine cabinets as well. You've got your storage up here for extra towels and everything, and your storage below here for toilet paper, and you got laundry detergents and that you can take on board, so when you're out for that, 3 months to 6 months, whatever your duration is, you've got things to do at the laundromat. It also has a spot where you've got for your dirty clothes along with your garbage can as well, and that all in the bathroom without having it in a separate room. This has, Bob just slipped by me here, it has our 6.5 in the fridge, but it also has the spot where they're going to have dog dishes here. So the dog dishes are out of the way, so if the dog's on board and you're walking around through the coach, you don't have to worry about knocking over the water dish. They're on their own little separate area where you can move them in, so they're not accessible when you're walking around that you'd ever bang them. Get Bob to slip by us here. This particular coach, something we've done different in this 24. We've also done it with a double bed versus a queen bed. So it can come either way. If you would like it in a queen, you can get it in the 60 by 80, or you can get it in the 54 by 74 for ones that are looking for that. Coming up on either sides of them here, we've got nightstands on either sides of the beds. We also have plugs in that, places you can put water bottles and things like that. You've got your reading lights here for when you're going to bed at night for reading and that, if you would like to do a little bit of reading at night. And you got a his and hers closet. So from here, you can have all your underarm from t-shirts and socks and everything all folded up, that you've got one on one side, one on the other, with all your clothes hanging below it. So it makes it very convenient in the bedroom. It was optional with a rear window up back here. So it's a choice if you want a rear window or not. This particular trailer was framed for a rear window, that if somebody ever wants to add it, they can add it. But allow it this way, you can set up with a pillow if you want to set up and do a little reading and not always lay down. You've got great cross ventilation in this particular trailer anyhow. So that's why they opted out of the back window as well. And the light's not shining in your face quite the same. From there, you've got storage underneath the bed here. That'll just lift up. So the water tank's here, so you can tell how much water you've got on board. You've got places for lawn chairs and things like that you can store inside to get at as well. And it makes it nice that if you have to get up in the middle of the night or anything, you're not climbing over one another on this particular unit as well. And we're measuring them, like I've mentioned before in my other videos, 24s from tip to tip. The floor on this particular trailer is about a 20-footer. So, and to mention again on our color schemes on the inside, this in our designer series versus our traditional. The designer series comes with a little premium upgrade, so there is a costing to upgrade to this particular look on the inside. It costs more money, but for ones that are looking for it, it's money well spent for what they would like to see inside of a particular trailer. And again, weight-wise on this particular coach, when we put it on the scales, it came in around the 2,900 and I think it was 62 pounds. With the features that are all on it, it had the upgraded windows as well and everything. So they're all the thermal pane windows. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions on ones or want to get back in touch with me, again, it's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach in Millgrove, Ontario, Canada. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch for more videos down the road. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye now.